Have you ever paused to look at your palm and notice something intriguing? Perhaps a crescent moon shape or the distinct letter M formed by the lines? According to ancient spiritual teachings, these markings may hold more significance than mere coincidence. Modern science, particularly quantum physics, has revealed that particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously until observed, a phenomenon known as superposition. What if this principle applies not just to particles, but also to you? Could it be possible that there are versions of yourself living entirely different lives, making alternate choices, experiencing other realities, all interconnected through the invisible thread of your consciousness? For those bearing the crescent moon or the letter M on their palms, tradition suggests they might serve as unique bridges between these parallel worlds. These symbols could signify an extraordinary sensitivity, an ability to sense echoes from lives you haven't lived or decisions didn't make. They hint at a deeper connection to the unseen layers of existence. In this exploration, we'll dive into a thought-provoking concept: how principles like quantum entanglement might illuminate phenomena such as déjà vu, why dreams sometimes feel like fragments of another life, and what draws us inexplicably to certain people upon first meeting them. By the time we reach the end of this journey, you may find yourself viewing reality through a new lens, one where chance feels less random and purpose takes center stage. Perhaps you're here for a reason, guided by forces beyond our immediate understanding. If this resonates with something deep within you, something you've always felt but couldn't quite articulate, leave 888 in the comments. Consider it a sign that you're awakening to the multi-dimensional fabric of your being. Stay with me till the end, because together we'll uncover a connection to shape the life you truly desire. If you have the crescent moon and letter M on your palms, communication with your parallel selves may not occur through conventional means. Instead, it manifests subtly through symbols, sensations, and synchronicities that seem to defy logic. These signs are not random. They are deliberate echoes sent across dimensions, calling out for recognition. You might dismiss these whispers form a pattern, a sacred language spoken by your higher consciousness. One of the most common signs is déjà vu, that fleeting yet profound sensation of having lived a moment before. While many attribute this phenomenon to glitches in memory or perception, spiritual wisdom suggests otherwise. Déjà vu could be evidence of overlap between realities, a glimpse into a decision you made in another version of yourself. Perhaps you chose differently in one timeline and now in this present. Reality. You're experiencing its residual energy. Pay attention to how you feel during these moments. Do they evoke joy, regret, or curiosity? The emotions tied to déjà vu often carry messages from your parallel selves, urging you to reflect on choices you've made or avoided making in this life. Dreams serve as another powerful channel of communication. Have you ever woken up feeling unsettled, inspired, or inexplicably connected after dreaming of scenarios so vivid they felt real? Dreams are more than subconscious musings. They can act as portals to alternate lives. In dreams, the boundaries between dimensions blur, allowing glimpses into worlds where different paths were taken. A recurring dream about a stranger who feels strangely familiar might actually be a reflection of you, a version of yourself living a completely distinct life. Notice the details. What does this person wear, say, or do? Their actions and surroundings hold clues about decisions you pursued. Synchronicities, those seemingly miraculous alignments of events, also deserve close examination. When numbers appear repeatedly, like seeing 1111 on clocks, or encountering sequences such as 333 or 888. It's easy to dismiss them as mere coincidence. Yet spiritually attuned individuals recognize these patterns as signals from their multidimensional selves. Numbers resonate with universal frequencies, each carrying unique vibrations. For instance, 1111 often symbolizes alignment and awakening, while 888 signifies abundance and infinite potential. When you notice these patterns, pause and ask yourself, what am I thinking about right now? What decisions am I facing? Your parallel selves use these moments to send guidance, nudging you toward paths aligned with your highest good. Physical sensations can also signal communication from other dimensions. Ever experienced goosebumps coincide with energetic shifts occurring beyond ordinary awareness? Goosebumps, in particular, have long been associated with heightened intuition or spiritual presence. It's as though your body is reacting to unseen forces attempting to reach you. Similarly, unexplained warmth or tingling sensations in specific areas, such as the crown of your head or the palms of your hands, may indicate a surge of energy flowing between realities. Trust these signals. They're invitations to tune inward and listen more deeply. Certain people enter your life with an uncanny sense of familiarity, even if you've just met them. This isn't always due to past life connections, though those exist too. Sometimes these individuals mirror aspects of your parallel selves, embodying qualities or experiences you've explored in other timelines. Ever met someone whose voice sounds oddly familiar? Or whose eyes seem to hold secrets you instinctively understand? Such encounters aren't accidental by the universe to help you integrate fragmented parts of your soul. By engaging with these individuals, you gain access to insights and lessons stored within your collective consciousness. Nature itself plays a pivotal role in facilitating communication with your parallel selves. Animals, plants, and natural phenomena often act as messengers bridging worlds. Birds flying in unusual formations, rainbows appearing at significant moments, or animals crossing your path unexpectedly all carry symbolic meanings tailored specifically for you. For example, spotting a butterfly multiple times might signify transformation or rebirth, echoing changes happening simultaneously across your realities. Take note of these occurrences and journal them. Over time, you'll begin to see patterns emerge, revealing the interconnectedness of all things, including your various selves. Artistic expression serves as another medium through which parallel selves, music or dance. Creative endeavors allow you to tap into realms inaccessible to linear thought. Many artists describe moments of inspiration as though something or someone is guiding their hand, whispering ideas into their minds. This something could very well be your parallel self, offering fragments of wisdom or beauty from their experience. If you've ever created something that surprised even you, consider it a collaborative effort between your current self and your multidimensional counterparts. Emotional resonance is perhaps the most intimate form of cross-dimensional communication. There are times when you feel overwhelming waves of emotion, joy, sorrow, nostalgia, with no apparent trigger. These feelings don't originate solely from your immediate circumstances. They ripple through the fabric of your being, originating from shared emotional states across timelines. A sudden burst of happiness might stem from celebrating a milestone in another, could reflect grief experienced elsewhere. Learning to honor these emotions, not suppress them, allows you to harmonize with your parallel selves, fostering unity rather than fragmentation. Intuition acts as the ultimate bridge, connecting you to your multidimensional nature. Often described as a gut feeling or inner knowing, intuition bypasses rational analysis, delivering information directly from your higher self. When faced with decisions, pay attention to which option feels right deep within, even if logic argues otherwise. That intuitive pull likely originates from a parallel self who has already navigated similar challenges and seeks to guide you toward optimal outcomes. Strengthening your connection to intuition requires practice, patience, and trust, but the rewards are immeasurable. Moreover, silence becomes a sanctuary for receiving messages from parallel selves. In our fast-paced world, quiet moments are rare. Solitude and mindful breathing create space for these interactions to unfold naturally. During these still points, allow thoughts and impressions to arise without judgment. They may come as images, words, or sensations, each carrying fragments of truth from your broader existence. By embracing silence, you open yourself to the full spectrum of your multidimensional identity, integrating wisdom from all facets of your being. As we continue exploring these signs, remember that recognizing communication from your parallel selves is only the beginning. The true power lies in responding consciously, choosing to align with the guidance offered, and using it to shape your current reality. Each sign, each sensation, each synchronicity invites you to step further into your authentic self, weaving together the disparate threads of your existence into a cohesive whole. Stay tuned, because ahead lies practical tools and techniques to deepen this connection and harness its transformative potential. There are moments in life when the world around you feels strangely unfamiliar, as though you've stepped into a scene meant for someone else. This sensation, a sudden disorientation, or an overwhelming feeling of not belonging, can be unsettling, even frightening. Yet, viewed through the lens of multidimensional spirituality, this experience is far from meaningless. It may signify that your soul is reaching beyond the confines of your current reality, searching for alignment with its true essence across parallel dimensions. When you feel out of place, it's not necessarily because there's something wrong with you. Rather, it's often because your environment no longer resonates with the energy of your authentic self. Your soul carries imprints from all versions of yourself, memories and vibrations congruent with who you truly are, while the other churns chaotically, pulling you away from your core truth. That inner tug-of-war, the sense of being out of sync, is your soul signaling that it craves deeper alignment. This disorienting feeling can manifest in various ways. Perhaps you're sitting in a room filled with people, yet feel utterly alone, unable to connect despite their warmth and kindness. Or maybe you walk down familiar streets, only to find yourself questioning why nothing seems to fit anymore. These experiences aren't random. They're invitations from your higher consciousness to pause and reflect. They urge you to ask profound questions. Am I living authentically? Am I honoring my deepest desires and values? Or am I merely conforming to societal expectations? At its root, feeling out of place often stems from a misalignment between your external reality and your internal truth. In some parallel timelines, you may have made choices that allow you to live more authentically, embracing passions, relationships, or lifestyles that brought you immense joy. When those realities send ripples into your current awareness, they create a longing, a yearning for something you can't quite name, but know instinctively exists elsewhere. This longing isn't a flaw. It's a compass guiding you toward fulfillment. Interestingly, this phenomenon tends to occur during pivotal moments in your journey. Major transitions, whether personal, professional, or spiritual, often act as catalysts for awakening. During such times, old structures begin to crumble, leaving space for new possibilities to emerge. However, Dismantling what once felt secure can leave you feeling adrift, unsure of where you belong. If this resonates with you, take heart. This discomfort is temporary and purposeful. It signals that your soul is preparing for expansion. Shedding layers. This process of realignment. Consider how trees shed leaves before blooming anew, or how rivers carve paths through rock over time. Just as nature adapts and evolves, so too must your spirit navigate periods of transformation. Feeling out of place is akin to standing on the threshold of change, a liminal space where old patterns dissolve and new ones await manifestation. Rather than resisting this phase, lean into it. Allow yourself to explore what arises within you during these moments of disconnection. What dreams surface? What fears emerge? What whispers of possibility call to you? One fascinating aspect of feeling out of place is its connection to nostalgia, a bittersweet longing for times gone by. While nostalgia is typically associated with memories of the past, it can also stem from fragments of alternate realities seeping into your consciousness. These feelings might originate from glimpses of lives lived differently in parallel timelines. They remind you that you're part of a vast, interconnected web of existence, each thread representing a unique expression of your soul. Artistic expression becomes particularly potent during these phases of disorientation. Many creatives describe feeling most inspired when they're grappling with feelings of displacement or alienation. Writing poetry, painting abstract images, or composing music allows them to channel emotions too complex for words. Through art, they bridge the gap between their current reality and the deeper truths stirring within. If you ever found solace in creating something beautiful during moments of uncertainty, consider it proof that your soul is seeking resolution, a way to integrate the disparate pieces of your multidimensional identity. Silence plays a crucial role in navigating this sense of disconnection. Amid the noise of daily life, it's easy to overlook subtle nudges from your higher self urging you to seek clarity. Quieting your mind through meditation, journaling, or simply spending time in solitude creates space for introspection. As you sit with your thoughts and emotions, patterns begin to emerge. You may realize that certain environments, relationships, or habits no longer align with your evolving self. Trust these insights. They're signposts pointing you toward spaces where you'll thrive. Dreams also offer valuable guidance during times of disorientation. Nighttime visions often provide glimpses into realms inaccessible to waking consciousness. Pay attention to recurring themes or symbols in your dreams. Are you exploring unfamiliar landscapes? Meeting strangers who feel oddly familiar? Engaging in activities you've always wanted to try but haven't yet pursued? These dreamscapes reflect aspects of your parallel selves, offering inspiration and direction for your current path. By interpreting these messages, you gain access to wisdom stored within your collective consciousness. Synchronicities become especially prominent during periods of feeling out of place. Numbers, phrases, or events aligning in unexpected ways serve as reminders that you're exactly where you need to be, even if it doesn't feel that way initially. For instance, repeatedly encountering the number 555 could symbolize imminent change, encouraging you to embrace transition rather than resist it. Similarly, stumbling upon quotes or songs that resonate deeply may carry messages from your parallel selves, affirming that you're on the verge of breakthrough. In fact, feeling out of place isn't a sign of failure or inadequacy. It's a call to action. It challenges you to reevaluate your surroundings, choices, and priorities, ensuring they reflect your authentic self. Embrace this discomfort as evidence of your soul's relentless pursuit of alignment. Remember, every version of you from every timeline seeks wholeness and harmony. By heeding the S and trusting your intuition, you move closer to integrating all facets of your being, creating a life that honors the full spectrum of your multidimensional nature. You're not ordinary if you possess the letter M and the crescent moon. Dreams have long been regarded as windows into the subconscious. But what if they are more than mere reflections of your waking thoughts and emotions? What if vivid dreams, the kind that feel astonishingly real and linger in your mind long after you awaken, serve as gateways to alternate realities? These immersive nocturnal journeys may not just be random firings of neurons. Instead, they could offer glimpses into lives lived differently by your parallel selves. When such dreams leave a lasting impression, it's worth considering their deeper significance. Perhaps they carry messages from dimensions beyond this one. Vivid dreams stand apart from ordinary ones due to their clarity, intensity, and emotion that dissolve upon waking. These dreams remain etched in your memory with striking detail. You might recall entire conversations, intricate settings, or even specific scents and textures. They often evoke powerful feelings, joy, fear, longing, that linger throughout the day, influencing your mood and perspective. Such dreams defy the usual boundaries of sleep, blurring the line between dream time and reality. Spiritually attuned individuals recognize them as invitations to explore the multidimensional layers of existence. In many spiritual traditions, vivid dreams are seen as sacred spaces where communication between worlds occurs. During sleep, the conscious mind relaxes its grip, allowing access to realms otherwise inaccessible. In this state, your soul can traverse timelines, interact with other versions of yourself, and retrieve knowledge stored across dimensions. Have you someone whose presence seemed profoundly familiar, though you couldn't place them in your waking life? These experiences may reflect encounters with parallel realities, offering insights into choices made or unmade in those lifetimes. One hallmark of vivid dreams is their ability to evoke déjà vu-like sensations. Upon waking, you might find yourself wondering whether the events of the dream truly happened or will happen at some point in your life. This phenomenon aligns with the concept of quantum superposition, where multiple possibilities coexist simultaneously until observed. Your dream self might inhabit one of these potential realities, experiencing outcomes tied to decisions you've considered but haven't yet acted upon. For instance, dreaming of excelling at a skill you've always wanted to learn could signify encouragement from a parallel self who has already mastered it. Similarly, encountering challenges in a dream might mirror obstacles faced by another version of you, providing valuable lessons for navigating your current path. The emotional weight of vivid dreams further underscores their importance. Dreams imbued with intense joy or sorrow often resonate deep, reflect inner turmoil or unresolved conflicts spanning timelines. Pay attention to how you interact with these elements in your dreams. Are you exploring nature freely, feeling empowered and alive? Or do you feel trapped, struggling against forces beyond your control? These interactions reveal the state of your alignment across realities, highlighting areas where integration is needed. Creativity flourishes during vivid dreams, making them fertile ground for inspiration. Artists, writers, and inventors often report breakthrough ideas emerging directly from their nocturnal adventures. Composers hear melodies in their sleep. Painters envision masterpieces before ever touching a brush, and authors craft entire narratives without lifting a pen. This isn't coincidence. It's the result of tapping into the collective consciousness, where all versions of yourself contribute to the creative process. If you wake up brimming, your parallel selves are collaborating to bring forth something extraordinary. Symbolism abounds in vivid dreams, serving as a language spoken by your higher self. Objects, animals, and colors appearing in these dreams rarely represent themselves literally. Instead, they convey layered meanings tailored specifically for you. A snake slithering through a forest might symbolize transformation and renewal, while a key unlocking a mysterious door could signify access to hidden knowledge. Interpreting these symbols requires patience and intuition, but doing so unveils profound insights about your multidimensional journey. Keep a dream journal by your bedside to record details immediately upon waking. Over time, patterns will emerge, revealing the interconnectedness of your experiences across timelines. Recurring dreams deserve special attention, as they often highlight unresolved issues or pivotal lessons. Whether you're perpetually searching for some event or revisiting a particular location, these repetitive scenarios signal unfinished business. From a spiritual perspective, recurring dreams act as reminders from your parallel selves, urging you to address imbalances hindering your growth. By confronting these themes head-on, whether through therapy, meditation, or conscious reflection, you pave the way for healing and integration. Silence amplifies the impact of vivid dreams, creating space for their messages to resonate fully. In our hyper-connected world, constant stimulation leaves little room for processing the rich tapestry of nighttime experiences. Establishing a calming bedtime routine, free from screens and distractions, prepares your mind and body for deep rest. As you drift off to sleep, set an intention to connect with your higher self or receive guidance from your parallel selves. Doing so primes your subconscious to engage meaningfully with alternate realities, enhancing the depth and clarity